At 18 years old, Joe Watkins was full of life, a promising student and athlete, ready to fulfill his dream of playing baseball in college.
At one time he said he didn't know what would be life without baseball.
But Joe's life would be tragically cut short. In November, he was badly hurt in this horrific crash just yards from his family home.
We still miss him, pretty much every day or so, but we're able to continue our lives and do things like that. That's what he would have wanted.
As Joe lay in a coma, friends attended a prayer vigil, but they also turned online for comfort. A friend set up a Caring Bridge website with constant updates about his condition. Another set up this Facebook page with almost 500 fans. A week later, Joe died, and both sites transformed into living memorials. So reading the messages and seeing the pictures and things like that?
Oh yeah, it hurts though. I mean, it's still very painful for me.
Joe's brother Richard and his mom Jan say they're thankful for the love and support delivered in person and online.
I've met a lot of people and I feel like I know them, and it's helped with my grieving, definitely. Definitely that people care.
As social media has become a bigger part of life, it's also now part of death, allowing people to share their grief and get support. But psychologist Michelle Aycock says the digital world can lead to some less than sympathetic ears.
Social media has kind of taken away that face-to-face interaction and gives people more permission to say whatever they want to say, whether it's appropriate or respectful.
That's a big reason why she says social media can have a negative effect on the grieving process.
You have to be very careful about the information that you put out there, because you never know what other people who aren't as respectful may do with that information.
But the information age is difficult to escape, even for a funeral industry that's slow to embrace change.
We've gone from an industry that used no technology whatsoever, really, in terms of today's, to an industry that's trying to kind of catch up with the rest of the world.
Jeffrey Chandler of Fox & Weeks Funeral Directors in Savannah says changes started with the online obituary and continue to grow.
We'll have folks come in and we'll actually just plug up the deceased iPod and play some songs that they loved, and that just makes the service more personal.
Technology has paved the way for endless options, from coffins to urns, that families can browse with the touch of a button, ways to customize a final resting place.
It's definitely been an evolution.
One company even offers headstones with a QR code that smartphone users can scan, leading to a web page about the deceased. Though the options seem endless, Chandler says it's important not to lose sight of the job at hand.
We can have all the technology in the world, but if we're not good at comforting people and listening to people's needs and caring for people, then we're not doing our job.
And as their healing continues, Joe Watkins' family is finding comfort from these online tributes, showing that he hasn't been forgotten.
It's good to see him, see that people still care about him and that he's living on through them.
Tukwin Mock, WSAV News 3.